guys see.
Breaking news.
Is this true? For real? This is happening? 100%? It has happened? End of story? It's over?
Yeah, Adam Schefter is reporting Mike Tomlin, after 19 seasons with the Steelers, stepping down, informed his team that he is leaving as head coach of the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Wow. Okay. So, two things here. You know how I feel about Mike Tomlin.
Most of us feel about that.
The number of times that I've caped for this man and hearing from Pittsburgh, PA, that he should be gone. It's time. Time has run its course. It's over. You've now gotten what you want.
Yeah.
You've now gotten what you want. And the same thing with Ravens fans. Unbelievably, that game between the Ravens and the Steelers, both coaches that we were wondering if they would be back, now neither of them are. Harbaugh and Tomlin connected together. But this man, Mike Tomlin, what he has meant to the Pittsburgh Steelers, the organization, the community, the mantra of what it is to be a Pittsburgh Steeler. Listen, I understand it did not finish well over the years in terms of winning a playoff game, and fans were absolutely sick and tired of saying, hey, at least we had a winning record. I understand the results didn't end well, and I understand that you feel it had run its course. The fact that he feels the same way right now, I think is sad. I do. And I'm saddened to hear this news because I did love his longevity. It did speak well for the team and the sport and for him. I understand why it is ending. And I do understand why he might have looked around and say, it's done here. It's time for me to get a fresh start as well. I would find it hard to believe that he's leaving right now for a TV job. I think the fact that he didn't have to think too long about it means obviously he has thought about it and he slept on it. And we're, I guess, going to find out that he told his team within the last 10 minutes. We were hearing that there was a players-only meeting happening in Western PA, and sure enough, he just did, in fact, tell his team that he's stepping down as the Steelers head coach. I am sure there are a ton of players in that room who are broken up by the news. He is a leader of men of the first variety. He is the type of guy that I would want to hire in 2 seconds flat, and I've always said he will be without a job for only 5 minutes if he ever leaves the Pittsburgh Steelers. We'll see if I'm right or I'm wrong. But all I know is one of the reasons why I imagine he would do this so fast is every single job that is open right now is something that, or some job that is open right now is of interest to him. And we will see if the fact that he is now available causes somebody else who does have a job right now to lose his. And if you are somebody like the Giants, who when you let go of Brian Daboll, or you were somebody like the Falcons who let go of Raheem Morris, and you didn't know who was in the coaching carousel, and it's now both John Harbaugh and Mike Tomlin, the two longest tenured head coaches in the National Football League, who are now on the same job market. It is what I would term for you a bonanza. You're looking for a culture guy. You're looking for a guy who's been there and done that. You're looking for a guy who's a molder of men. You're looking for a guy who wants a fresh start. You're looking for a guy who understands continuity. You're looking for that guy. Well, one of those guys is on the open market right now. And if I'm Mike Tomlin, that had in my mind to be part and parcel of why he made this decision. You know, tea leaves about what it would take to continue on here. Tea leaves of the way he feels maybe in the community, the way he feels about the organization, the way he feels about his own abilities to affect change, all of it. Last Wednesday we had him on. He says he loves the challenge. I don't think this is a guy who's now going to leave for TV, like that he's going to suddenly show up and be part of the outside noise. That just doesn't strike me as that guy. He strikes me as a guy who is exactly perfect for any organization that wants a culture change and doesn't know how to get it right themselves in the building because they're hiring consultants to tell them who to look for. They're hiring this person to tell them what to do. And he's somebody who's like, I got it. And in that regard, who wants to be the next Pittsburgh Steelers head coach? Oh, my God, is this a jewel of a gig? Because
might be there for 20 years.
Job security.
You've got an ownership group that has one way of doing it, and it is a hands-off, you do your job, and you do it well enough, go get yourself a 30-year fixed mortgage. Honestly.
That's the truth. That's the truth.
Move your family. I think they're going to go with somebody young, on the young side, just like they've done before.
They can't go with anyone in their 50s.
Well, I mean, they could. You never know.
Tomlin was the youngest head coach when he was hired.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say this. Who knows what they're thinking of? Who knows who's in the top right-hand drawer? I don't know if they're going to keep the general manager either. Who knows what the Rooneys are going to do? I imagine they will. But who knows? They want to hire somebody to come in. They might want their own GM. They might want their own person. But I'll tell you what, guys.
Tell you what, man.
I two things I'm going to say here. You know all the candidates in the pros. I said before
I know where you're
that
going.
you should go and get this guy.
I know where you're going.
I said it before, and he is getting ready to win a national championship, curb stomping the universe. And he's from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
That part.
Do you think Curt Cignetti ever dreamed in a million years he could be the head coach of the Pittsburgh Steelers?
Not in his wildest dreams. He was with Pitt in 1983 when he started.
Just saying. Now, he's in his early 60s. So just throwing that name out there. I don't know if you're going to go college. I don't know what they're thinking. They haven't done a job search in a gajillion years.
Real estate's cheaper in Pittsburgh.
He's as old as John Harbaugh, 64.
I understand it. Does he want to do that? Again, he sounds it. He looks it. He is that. You want to do that? The fans would, I think, go a little bit nuts.
Go crazy.
Or you want to go young? Again, you know all the pro candidates. And I know he's already said, I'm sticking around, not going anywhere. Let's run it back. You call Notre Dame's head coach.
Mm-hmm.
And you tell Marcus Freeman, this is an opportunity that doesn't come. With all due respect to the other franchises in the NFL that have knocked on his door, there's been a revolving door. I don't know if the Ravens have done it either, because there's been no revolving door there either.
This is a job that's going to come around once every 2
That's
decades.
it. This is like a comet flying through the sky.
Steelers Comet.
That's what this is. The Steelers Comet is here. Okay? Do you want the Steelers Comet? Do you see it in your... Because when the Steelers come knocking and say, we're holding a job search for a head coach, honestly...
Which has happened twice.
Twice in
Since
my
you were born,
lifetime.
which is insane.
And I'm 56.
Like, come on. This is
Right.
wild.
Correct. I'm just throwing 2 college names out there. Obviously, the pro names we all know.
Yeah.
And anyone's going to be interested. And the craziest thing could happen. Ravens hire Tomlin and the Steelers hire Harbaugh. Let's go.
That'd be
And the Cleveland Browns go, what do you want from me? It's like the Goodfellas painting.
But Rich, the Curt Cignetti thing as a Pittsburgh kid, let's just say Indiana wins that natty, mission complete.
Yeah, I don't know if that's his idea of a complete mission. His complete mission is to just keep wagoning people for years and years and years.
I get that, but when you grow up in Pittsburgh and you have a chance to be the Steelers head coach, that carries, that's glory right there, man. I'm not saying he's going to do it, but he's definitely got to think about it.
That's a phone call. I don't think he, in a million years, in his entire life,
No chance.
he thought would ever happen. And if I'm the Rooneys, give me a break. Again, the way it goes is, we're sorry to bother you, Coach. That's what you got to lead with.
Excuse me. Hi, Mr. Cignetti. Sorry to bother you.
Coach, we understand you're prepping to try and curb stomp Miami in Miami.
I don't think the Rooneys approach it. I don't think they have to lead with the sorry to bother you.
With Cignetti, you have to still, even though I don't want to piss him off, even if you're the Rooneys. But it's honestly, it's like, you know us, we know you. You know the town. What is it, Ton?
Ton.
You know the town.
Yeah.
Ton.
All right, I don't want to pull a full McAfee.
Going downtown.
But you know what I mean? That's it. I mean, those are the two that just leapt off the top of my head outside of the realm of all the names that you're going to hear. But the Steelers are, in fact, looking for a new head coach. Mike Tomlin has just entered, I would think, the coaching market. I think we're probably 5 minutes away from somebody in our business tweeting out, posting out, he still wants to coach. I don't think he's going to show up on divisional playoff weekend and start giving you takes. That doesn't sound like that guy to me. It just doesn't. Mr. I don't hear the outside noise now becomes the outside noise. That would be on par of Sterling Sharp saying nothing to nobody when he's a player and then suddenly showing up and being part of the paparazzi, as terrific as he was at that. You know, again, I have no particular personal insight on it. It just doesn't strike me as being that type of move.
I can't give you all the ingredients to the hot dog you might not like.
That guy sounds like he's going to still coach to me.
Ian's phrasing was that he plans to step away from coaching.
Is that right?
That was how Ian phrased his tweet that everyone,
Maybe so.
that everyone's
Okay.
But I don't know.
Art Rooney has a statement. Okay, we're breaking news here. During our meeting today, Coach Tomlin informed me that he's decided to step down. Obviously, I'm extremely grateful to Mike for all the hard work, dedication, and success we've shared over 19 years. It is hard for me to put into words the level of respect and appreciation I have for Coach Tomlin. He guided the franchise to a 6th Super Bowl championship and made the playoffs 13 times during his tenure, including winning the AFC North 8 times in his career. His track record of never having a losing season in 19 years will likely never be duplicated. That's probably true, by the way. My family and I, everyone connected to Steelers management, are forever grateful for the passion and dedication Mike Tomlin is devoted to Steelers football, as classy as they come, and that is not a surprise, obviously. You're talking about the Rooneys and the Pittsburgh Steelers. They're now off to a coaching search. And what is Ian's post, his tweet? Read it for me, please.
Ian's phrasing said Steelers coach Mike Tomlin has informed the team that he plans to step away from coaching, meaning one of the greatest to do it will take a break. Pittsburgh has a coveted opening.
Maybe so. Maybe so. To me, this sounds like, you say it now. So you're on the market. Unless he looks around and he goes, none of these jobs interest me. He doesn't need a break. 19 years of this is one thing. I get it.
It's a lot.
Yeah,
Man.
I understand.
Time invested.
Take a vacation.
Okay. Obviously, I'd love to see him on TV, but the timing just seems to me like he wants to jump into it.
But guys, it also
know.
seems like there are some decent openings too.
Dude, Giants fans are like, please
you know
don't
what I
take a
mean?
break.
Like-
Falcons fans, please don't take a break.
There's some good job openings.
Just for 2 off the top of my head.
Exactly.
But to Steeler fans, man, this is what you wanted, and be careful what you wish for, man, because you got it.
No, this is an organization that I think will turn out all right, and they're going to wind up with a coach that will, I think, continue. I don't think the Steelers are suddenly going to be picking top 5 year in and year out because they screwed this up.
They don't have a quarterback right now, probably.
Well, I mean, you can start from scratch. And they're going to have to start from Mike Tomlin is no longer the Pittsburgh Steeler head coach. That just happened. I'll be all right, Steelers fans. Don't worry. I know what you're thinking.
Stay
I
by
get
your
it.
phone, man. I may need you.
Okay. I'll be there for you, Coach.
Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Check us out every single day streaming live on Disney Plus and the ESPN app 12 to 3 Eastern.